Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with some Gemini new moon readings for all of the star signs. I'm going to wait until some people get on and then I will start. I've been picking up some stuff today about what this moon actually means. I mean, everybody knows that, the Gemini, well, the new moons are a great time for setting intentions, letting things go, and learning about ourselves and others as well. Hi, Annabelle. I'm back. Yeah, I haven't been anywhere. I've just been that logged up with work that I haven't had a chance to do any lives. So yeah, there's people coming on there. Hi, Wendy. How are you doing? Yeah, I've just finished for today, so I thought, right, okay, I'm going to get them done. Hi, Magic. How's everybody all doing? Yeah, you all doing good? It's been it's I don't know, it's been a good couple of weeks, I think. This energy is intense. Yeah, you feeling it? Are you? Yeah, I think it is, but in a good way. I really feel it's in a good way. Spirit 1974. It's I mean, we have the Gemini moon tonight, okay? The new moon. No cell service. Hi, Pisces. I missed you. So nice to see you. Good of sorts, X in and out. Yeah, I've been having a lot of computer problems. I don't know what's going on. I keep saying it, I keep apologizing, but it's I don't know what's happening. It's almost like spirit are not wanting me to work. I think they want me to take a summer holiday or something, but everything I've got a backlog of the video readings, so they will be out hopefully before the weekend to everybody who purchased them. Okay, I had computer problems. I videoed a couple of them and there was no sound on them, so I've got to go back and do them all again. So it's like I say, it's just try and keep calm. I'm doing what I can. So it's been an emotional day, Magic. Yeah, the energy's changed today. I felt a difference in the energy today. But like I say, we've got to go through it. The new moon. It's always very revealing for us. I feel. So right. So what I was getting for this Gemini moon, like I mentioned before, it's a great time for setting intentions and a great time for letting stuff go as well. And what I was feeling about this is it's almost about our words. Okay, our words are going to be very important, and our thoughts are going to be very important as well. Because we have Gemini, which is obviously the sign of two parts, isn't it? I feel there's a lot going to come up regarding our shadow sides. Okay, and we all have them. Okay, it doesn't matter how enlightened we get or how many books we read, we all still have a shadow side, and these are aspects of ourselves that a lot of times we try to hide. Okay, hi, hardest man in tarot. Hi, Chris, Team Scorpio, massive up your stream, Tanya. If any of you haven't already, please go over and check out the hardest man in tarot. Chris is a friend of mine, and he makes me laugh. I haven't even had a chance to watch any of your videos this week, Chris. I've been so busy. So I really feel we need to focus on our words, how we say things, what we say as well, because other people can take it in a different way, and also where our thoughts are going. So I think that is, we've got to remember, we are not what we think. Okay, and our thoughts can sometimes run away with us, and we can, you know what, I really want, can I just do something here while I'm on, because there's something coming up there and I don't know it off by heart, so give me 2 seconds. I know I've mentioned this before, but yeah, it's kind of coming up there again. So you can still see me all, yeah, I'm still there. Sorry, I just went onto another file and my computer didn't work again. God, this is getting so my search isn't working on my computer for some reason. But maybe I've got to get it on my phone. That'll probably be better. Yeah, I want to look at the 4 agreements. That was what was highlighted there, and I really feel if we put these into our daily life, we can change massively. It really, really can. Oh, now my screen's gone really big, so I cannot see what people are writing. Oh, I need a techie. There. I've done it. Native ancestors really influencing my words today. So I went with it and wrote it down. Yeah, we need to do this. And what we need to do as well, I'm pleased you said that, Spirit's 1974, is we need to realize that we are not our story as well, okay? We have, a lot of times we're brought up in certain ways and we start to believe it, but we start to believe things that we are told. We start to believe like old family ways as well, which, often worked in that day and age, but don't work for us, So this is what we need to focus on. And I'm so sorry, I need to look this up and then I can, right, okay, there's a brief one for it. So the 4 agreements, I'll just briefly go over these. But I do feel with this Gemini moon, they're going to be massively, massively important, okay? So the first one is be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. And this is it. Our words are so powerful. And once we've said them, we can't take them back, okay? And often we can retaliate. We can say something when we're in anger, when we're feeling scared, because usually anger comes because we're feeling scared about something. So it's really being conscious of what we speak, okay? And like I say, once it's said, there's that old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And that is so wrong, because words can actually get ingrained and words can actually cause us damage years and years after they've been said as well, So like I say, be very careful of your words, what you're saying to people over the next few days as well, and what you're saying to yourself as well, because a lot of times we give ourselves a hard time. Like I say, then we have the other one, which is, what is the next one there? Don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune, when you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be a victim of needless suffering. So a lot of times people, if somebody's in a bad mood and you go, are you okay? And they're like, yeah, fine. And you think, what have I done? But if you know you haven't done anything, then, that's their stuff and let them deal with it. So that is a really good one as well. Another one is don't make assumptions, because when we assume, you make an ass out of you and me. And this is find the courage to ask questions and express clearly what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. And this is what you need to do. A lot of times we get resentment. We build up resentment towards somebody because they're not doing what we want them to do, when really we haven't asked them. We expect them to know. And, this is the thing. People are not mind readers, okay? And what we need to do is converse clearly and concisely with somebody, okay? We can do that. We don't have to argue. We don't have to go in a strop, anything like that. We can just express what we want, or we can communicate, in a good way with somebody, because a lot of times when we say something, somebody will get on the attack, or they'll get on their defensive, and this is where arguments start. And arguments are futile, they don't help. But clear communication, this will help us sort out, and it will also calm our fears. A lot of times I get a lot of readings, and people will ask me, oh, what does this one think? What does that one think? Or whatever. And the best way to find out is to ask them. The cards can give you an insight into somebody, but the best way to do is to ask somebody, how they're feeling, what's wrong, is there something I can help with? Always be kind. We can always be kind. And the last one is always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It'll be different when you're healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstances, simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse and regret. And that one is so right, because I've had all of these problems, with technical stuff, and I'm living on an island that's getting busy, so the internet is going slower and everything like that. I haven't been able to fulfill the video readings in the time that I would normally do it, or the time I assumed I would do it in, so there you go with the assumptions. And because I haven't done this, I've been giving myself a hard time and stuff like that. So then I'm not getting in a good headspace, and then I'm not really in a position to read. So it's almost like I'm doing what I can at the moment. Once I surrendered to that, it's like, right, I emailed people, said, look, I'm sorry about the delay. Last week we had an electrical storm which cut my internet off, so I didn't even have internet there. So it's, all of these things are coming up. It's nothing personal to them. It's not that I forgot the readings or anything. It's just they're taking a little bit longer than expected. And I will not give anything out unless it is my best, okay? So I won't give half-assed readings. I like to be in a space where I know the information I'm given will answer anybody's questions, So then 4 agreements, really try and think about these in the next couple of days, So what have we got? You look amazing. Thank you, Sharon. I haven't even put any makeup on today. I've literally been working all day here. But thank you. Right, wishing for positive vibes with the new moon. June's been really rough for Aries. That's interesting, Paul. Aries will be the first one I do here. So spot on, do my best, allowing, I'm moving again, surrendering and trusting has been the theme. Yeah, we've got to surrender. And then when we think we've surrendered, we need to surrender a little bit more. Utah, I love your tan. Thank you. Right. So so this Gemini moon, like I say, it's about watching our thoughts, watching how our thoughts can sabotage us, okay? Everything can be going great, and then suddenly you get a thought that's like, oh God, right, okay. I was talking to somebody this week, and I'd had a really good healing homeopathy session a few months ago. And what came out in that was, whenever I get to a place of happiness, okay, where things are all going smoothly and everything's great, I start to panic, because in the past there has always been devastation or destruction came after that. So my story is, whenever I'm happy, shit follows. And that is not my story. That has just been the way things have been in the past. So it's a constantly having to remind yourself that no, happiness is our birthright. Some people will say, I'm no good at relationships. I can't do math. I can't draw. There's all of these things that people think they can't do. Yet once they take that old story away and actually sort of erase it like a chalkboard, wiping it all away, there is nothing to say that because something has happened in the past, it's going to happen in the present or in the future. Okay, so it's like I say, it's this constant dialogue, because our thoughts can go crazy. It's almost like, the bogeyman, on a nighttime when you were a kid, and you would lie, you'd see the dressing gown on the door, and it would be this man, and you'd get all terrified. Then you wake up in the morning and you'd see it was just a dressing gown, So this is it. Our thoughts can play tricks on ourselves. So please be aware of where your thoughts are going to sabotage you or trying to sabotage you over the next sort of week or so as well. I hope that makes sense. That's a Virgo thing to do, Tanya. I do the same. Yeah. I'm not like a Virgo in a lot of physical aspects, but yeah, I do get the head stuff a lot. And the mad thing is because any of you who are empaths will know this. You pick something up, okay, and then you're like, is this me? Is this real? Is this, when I'm reading for the people I trust, what I get, when I'm reading for myself or when I'm trying to figure out something for myself, it's almost like, is this real? Is it not? Is it, and I get my thoughts and spirit muddled up, so that can be quite confusing as well, so it's a bit of a crazy headspace, there's beautiful unicorns and butterflies and stuff like that in there as well. So so be careful of your thoughts, be careful of your words as well, And be careful what masks you are wearing. What roles are you stepping into, okay? Because like I say, Gemini is two sides. And often we have the real us that very few people see. And then we have the show us that we present to the world, because we think this is how people want to see us. We fulfill this role within the life that we have actually adapted, throughout life as well. So there's all of these things, that we sort of try and hide, or we don't show people our true self. If we're a bit pissed off, we'll pretend that we're not, because we don't want to put that onto somebody else. And all of my chat is gone. Why is all of my chat gone there? Oh, it's come back on. Wow, that all just disappeared there. So so this is about being authentic. And we'll say like, oh, well, I can't tell somebody that because they might not like me anymore. If somebody doesn't like you because you're being authentic, then that person really shouldn't be in your life, if that makes sense. So what I feel is coming in with this is that we need to be kind to other people. Okay, we always need to be kind. And we need to be kind to ourselves as well, okay? And we need to be honest and truthful to other people and to ourselves. I really feel that is what's coming through, okay? If you're not, then this is where you will get sticky areas, I feel, over this time, okay? So the best thing to do is be honest, be truthful, be kind, be loving, okay? And you will probably sail through this new moon's energy, okay? So when you're in your head, make sure you go out and ground yourself in nature. That is what I always do. It's like barefoot. I always keep forgetting to wear shoes as well when I go out as well. I like your style of talking. I'm always happy and charming. Oh, thanks, Amel. Thank you for that. Oh, thank you. It's nice to see so many people here. But we all do, Brenda. We all get these crazy in our head days, and we jump to conclusions, and that is assumptions, what I just talked about, So it's like I say, until we know facts, we can drive ourselves absolutely nuts. We really, really can. So, right. Does anybody have any questions about that? There's probably loads, because I channeled this morning to see what to say, and I've read all day, so I've probably missed absolutely loads out. But remember, you are not what you think, okay? Look at where you feel content, look at where you feel happy, where you feel you can be yourself, okay? Because that is it, that is your safe space. That is when you come home to yourself, when you're in this place where you can feel happy, you can feel you can express yourself in the right way, and you feel safe to do so. Those places, those people, those whatever, they are priceless, they are precious, okay? So, right, no questions about that, so I'll get on with the readings. Which cards do I use? Which ones do I want to use? I think I'll use these ones, okay? So we're starting with, I'm going to do one of these in a spirit card, no, 3 of these in a spirit card, okay? So it's almost like, what is this new moon here for? What